cold? Good.
Go look first.
Shoot, I'm not looking first.
Yeah, look at there.
Stick your head in.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, come over here, please. Show me over here. Hi. No elevation view, Darren. Get down there. I want to look down upon you. Okay, friends, this is the last part of the tour. I must say this is my personal favourite part of the Ghostbusters tour. I love coming to this place. Now, I'm doing this tour for 5 years this month, right? Doing this tour 5 years. And the things I've seen on cameras here the last 5 years will just blow your mind. I see that outrageously weird stuff here. And things that cannot, which defy explanation as far as I'm concerned, right? I'll tell you more about the cameras in a few moments. First of all, please, look at that building over there, please. Look at that building over there behind you. That is a Protestant church. It's called St. Audouin's, A-U-D-O-E-N-S, Audouin's Church. That is the oldest church in Dublin, built in the year 1190, yeah? Dublin's oldest surviving church. In St. Audouin's bell tower, just from here you can see the bell tower from here. In that tower there we have Ireland's oldest church bells, which were cast back in the year 1243, yeah? The oldest church bells in Ireland. Those bells are very delicate, as you can imagine, so they ring the bells here only every Sunday morning, right? Now, let me tell you this. Every now and then, perhaps once every 6 months, maybe once every year, those bells have been known to ring of their own accord. But there's nobody up there, but the bells have been known sometimes to ring on their own. When the bells ring in this manner, the locals who live around here, the locals from this area believe that when the bells ring on their own, that this is a warning that somebody in the neighbourhood will soon die. That's a local superstition around these parts. Look there behind you, please. Look at those famous steps over there. And there we have Dublin's notorious 40 Steps, the home of Dublin City's most famous ghost, and oldest ghost, by the way. She's known as the Green Lady of Dublin. She's been here for over 300 years, scaring the life out of people. Now, this ghost is believed to be a woman called Darky Kelly, who lived here in the city back in the late 1790s. Darky Kelly was a prostitute, and she ran a nearby brothel called the Maiden Tower. Darky Kelly had an affair with a married man who was a customer of hers. She had an affair with this man who used to come to the brothel all the time. He was also the city sheriff, which is a very important job back in those days, the city sheriff. Now, these two people had an affair, and they had a baby together, right? And he's a married man himself. This guy had his own family as well. So he's very embarrassed and worried for his career that it might get out as a scandal that he has a baby with a prostitute. So Darky hid her baby away from this man. She hid her child away from the sheriff, for fear that he might do harm to the child, and with good reason. In the meantime, the sheriff spread a rumour around Dublin, a rumour saying that Darky Kelly had actually murdered her baby because the baby went missing, and he said that she must have killed her baby. They brought Darky to court. They said, "Where is your child?" And in court she wouldn't tell them. They then dragged her outside the gates here, right outside the gates here. Then they tied her to a stake, and then they burnt her alive. They actually burnt Darky Kelly alive for killing her baby without any evidence at all. No evidence whatsoever. So actually, what actually happened to our baby? She didn't actually kill the baby. What actually happened to Darky's child? Look here behind me, please. Look here behind me. Now, this archway here used to lead directly to Darky Kelly's brothel, the Maiden Tower. If you knock the wall down now, you walk for about 15 minutes to bring you to the door where the brothel used to be, right? And here's what would happen. The prostitutes used to come through this archway here in the dead of night, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, with their unwanted babies, which they couldn't care for. They then get the babies here to the care of the parish priest and never see their kids again. They were single mothers, they were prostitutes, they couldn't raise their babies in this country back in those days. That was impossible to do that in this country. Absolutely out of the question. Yeah? So the best thing was to let the priest here try to find a home for the poor child. This also is what happened to Darky Kelly's child. She gave her baby here to the church, never saw her baby again. So it's believed that this woman is now the Green Lady. And she comes here every night searching for that child. When this ghost appears, people often see her float down the steps there. She always wears a shawl around her head. And she always emits a green aura. People see a green glow around her body, a green aura. And therefore this nickname has arisen, this nickname has come to her as the Green Lady, because this green aura. And this ghost appears on people's cameras all the time. We get green orbs here, we get green faces, we get green arms even coming out of the wall. That happened here one night, a big arm came out the wall here one night, someone's camera, during the summertime, about 2 years ago. So I want you to bring your cameras over here now, please. Any cameras you might have, come over here. photos here, please. Right up here, right up here. Face the steps. I'll turn my torch off, and you might see my torch on your camera, so these are very, no doubt whatsoever. Aim your cameras there. Take a few steps. Okay, any orbs? Particularly, we're looking for green orbs. We used to get these green orbs here quite regularly. Any green orbs or green faces?
I have someone with a shawl.
Really?
You do not.
Hold on.
Hold on. It's from over there though when I first come.
When we first come in, quite eventually goes, yeah?
Yeah.
I believe it.
Is that anything or no?
Something shape something like that. You did someone with a shawl, did you?
Yeah. I don't know. It's something about
Yeah, I can see a shape, I can see a shawl. And what about here? Anything here? There's a set here. Anything here?
I'll try it again.
Okay, any orbs? Any faces?
Shawl.
Yes, you got a wee one, yeah? A big one?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Wee one. That's quite big. That's from here somewhere, is it? Right there. Yeah. Very good, any more? These are green as well, isn't it?